It's time again then for Formula One in Shanghai. Northwest of the thriving city of over 24 million people is a circuit that first featured in the championship calendar back in 2004. It played host to Formula One's 1000th Grand Prix back in 2019. Shanghai International Circuit then is a 16-corner high-speed thrill ride. The long and ever-tightening right-hander at turns 1 and 2 tests a driver's patience, and the flat, open to the elements location, test their skill in a crosswind. 2 DRS zones will assist passing, and they're available into turn 1 and down the kilometre-long back straight into turn 14. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. Oscar Piastri lines up on pole position, and Lando Norris lines up alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Antonelli, Max Verstappen and Leclerc, Tsunoda, Ocon, Hadjar and Pierre Gasly, Stroll, Sainz, Fernando Alonso and Behrman, Hülkenberg, Lawson, Alex Albon and Jack Doohan. Bortoletto and Lewis Hamilton rounds off the grid. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. And alongside me today, a man small in stature but big on comment, Anthony Davidson. Hello. Now, I'll be generous here. It's not that long ago that you were racing and entertaining us on a Sunday. But in the years since, the sport has changed quite a bit, hasn't it?
Yeah, it really has, Crofty. You know, the cars have got bigger, they're heavier. But critically, there's more downforce to play with as well now. There was around 4 tons of downforce on the car at 300 kilometres an hour when I drove. You're now looking more towards 5 tons of downforce. So there's a big difference in performance. But because of that, the car being heavier and bigger, you've got to drive in a smoother way. You've got to look after it a bit more. You've got to nurse it through the slow speed corners more. They were much more nimble, agile machines when I drove in Formula 1 compared to now.
Okay, radio check, radio check.
Radio check.
Right, back of the grid. I mean, there is literally only one direction we can go from here, so try and move forward and see if we can get something out of it.
Qualifying was going okay. Up until this moment, we will start last in the race due to this big error, and we recovered.
There's something not right with this car.
Now use DRS. DRS now available. increasing our gap on the car behind by around a second a lap. Oh mate, great stuff. You hit that target. That sets us up nicely for the rest of this race. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Okay, off we go, back into the race. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. That was our last stop, no more scheduled pit stops, let's go. Okay, clear. Okay, I got some information on Hadja. Right, they've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring. Okay, we've got a full course caution. The safety car's out. Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down, maintain positive delta.
Yes, sir.
Green flag. We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button. Okay, Lewis, let's be a bit more careful about where and when we use the RS, and let's try and be consistent as you use it moving forward.
Okay, well. Thanks, mate.
The RS is now enabled. Nice move, good job. All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
That was a tough race, guys. But great job today. Great job this weekend. Let's keep this consistency up. It's awesome. Thank you.
Here's the checkered flag. The fans rise to their feet. It's Lando Norris for victory.
It was a joy to watch today, honestly, because the driver was clearly able to read the conditions well on track, to use the information properly from the team, and usually come up with the right solution at the right time.
It's time to bring out the bubbly and spray it around. It's our podium celebrations. He raises the trophy over his head. Lando Norris, head and shoulders above the rest today.